Welcome to Best Buds Gardening. I'm Julie. Today we'll be growing bell peppers in containers. Bell pepper plants will grow just fine all alone, but they'll do much better if they're touching the leaves of another bell pepper plant at flowering time. We'll start off by germinating our seeds inside a damp paper towel that's placed inside a baggie so it won't dry out. We'll keep our baggie somewhere warm. Bell peppers will germinate best at a temperature of about 80 degrees. For peppers, I usually put my baggies in a napkin holder on top of my CPU. That provides the perfect temperature. Our seeds will take about 5 days to germinate. After our seeds have germinated, we'll take a cup with drainage holes on the bottom filled with a potting mix that does not contain any fertilizer. We'll make a hole about 1/4 of an inch deep and place a germinated seed inside each cup. We'll cover the hole up lightly and give it a nice little drink. We'll keep our cups damp but not soggy. It doesn't take long for our little pepper seedlings to hatch. We'll let them grow under some good lighting until the temperatures outside are warm enough. After the nighttime temperatures are above 50 degrees consistently and our last frost date is passed, we can transplant our peppers to a 10-gallon container outside. Allow 5 gallons for each plant. We'll want to space them about 1 foot apart, and we'll ideally mix in some compost or some fertilizer at this point. Bell peppers are heavy feeders once they start to grow a bunch of leaves. We'll give our container a nice soaking the first time. After that, we'll just keep it damp. This can mean you maybe only water every 2 or 3 days at the start of the growing season, but maybe you have to water every day when the temperatures start to climb. Your bell peppers will also want 6 to 8 hours of sunlight per day. A week later, our pepper plants look like this. A couple of weeks after that, we're starting to get our first blossoms. Pepper blossoms are pollinated by wind. After your blossom lives for a day or two, it'll shrivel up and drop off, leaving behind a tiny baby pepper. Your baby peppers will grow noticeably bigger every week, and we're continuing to give them 6 to 8 hours of sunlight a day, and we're continuing to keep our container of soil damp. We should be right in the swing of summer about now, and we're probably soaking our container once a day. We're also fertilizing according to the directions on our fertilizer package. Pepper pollen is not viable over 90 degrees, so you might notice your peppers slowing down a little bit during heat waves. So, how do you know when your peppers are ready to harvest? You just wait until they turn the color they're supposed to be. But for green bell peppers, they're ready to harvest anytime they're 3 to 4 inches long and feel firm. Your peppers should continue to produce until killed by frost. Okay, I think you're well on your way. Happy bell pepper growing. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, you can buy me a coffee in the description box.